Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by to learn about Imperva Skyfence. My name's Norv Leong, Senior Director of Product Marketing, and in today's episode, I'll demo Skyfence's governance features. Specifically, these are API-based features that include data governance, user entitlements review, and application configuration reviews. So let's get started. Leakage of sensitive or regulated data is a top concern for many security professionals, especially with the proliferation of cloud storage services like Box, Dropbox, OneDrive, and Google Drive, to name a few. Now, one way to mitigate this risk is to know what exactly is stored in these services. Certainly, you'd want to know if sensitive or regulated data is sitting in there, or worse, have they been shared externally outside of the company? Okay, so here we are on the governance dashboard of the Skyfence UI. You can see the different types of data that were found, such as credit card numbers, routing numbers, social security numbers, and things of that nature. You can also see the specific regulations or data categories that were found, such as PII or PCI type information, as well as the data owners of each of the documents. Like say, if I wanted to get more details, you can click on Investigate on the sensitive data that was found. And things like file name, modification times, number of occurrences, and the data owners, these are all captured by Skyfence. So you can sort by occurrences to see which data types were found the most often. So we'll go ahead and go in the drop-down box, choose occurrences, and you'll see that the business confidential information came in the #1 spot, but credit card numbers, quite a few occurrences of those, over 22,000. If you wanted to see the details on the specific files that contain these SSNs, you can click on that 1588 number from the previous screen, and you can see all the wealth of data that can be used for audit purposes or risk remediation. You can see that Skyfence tracks several different items like timestamps, file names, data types, owners, etc. You also have the option of downloading the specific file itself. Like for example, we'll do this second one here. Just give it a couple seconds while the system processes it, and there it is. Microsoft Word format, and you can open up the doc and then you can see the actual details, the credit card numbers that are within the document. Hop back over here. If sensitive files are found, we can give you several different remediation options. If you don't just want anybody to download the original file, you can just set up Skyfence such that only admins with the proper permissions can download the file. Or you can alert the data owners that they've got sensitive documents stored in the cloud and that they likely need to remove it. Or you can even set up a DLP policy to block future uploads or downloads in real time. Now, another aspect of Skyfence Cloud Governance is reviewing user entitlements and application configurations. So Skyfence identifies all users and admins of popular cloud applications. This is important because in large organizations in particular, the security team isn't aware of who the privileged users are. You can see all the admins associated with Office 365, what they accessed, and if there were any suspicious activities that were detected. Now, regarding the users, over here, these are people that perhaps should not have access to your organization's cloud apps, yet still do, and of course that poses substantial risk. Certainly you'd want a way to identify them. Now, the way we do this is by analyzing the user information in your cloud tenant, as well as an Active Directory to identify 3 types of accounts: dormant, orphaned, and external. Dormant accounts are those that you've been paying for the licenses, but they're not being used. Orphaned accounts are those that belong to folks no longer with the company. Maybe they got fired or maybe they quit. Either way, them having access to your cloud applications is a huge risk since they can potentially steal data or do other malicious acts. Finally, there's external accounts. These are guys like contractors, partners, and suppliers that may have access to your cloud applications. Now, once you've assessed your risk exposure, you can then use the integrated workflow down here to create tasks to remediate those risks. Skyfence can even be integrated with third-party ticketing systems like ServiceNow for risk remediation. Jumping to the right-hand side over here, you can see the configuration review section. Skyfence can benchmark your app configuration settings against a variety of regulations. And if you wanted to see what we support out of the box, I'm going to click on Policies. Here in the blue drop-down, you can see that we support HIPAA, ISO, PCI DSS, just to name a few. And customers can even create their own policies that fit their specific requirements quite easily with our cloning feature. Just click on Clone Policy, and you can create a policy that fits your specific needs. So let me hop back to the screen I was just on. Governance. Now here, with the red exclamation points, you can quickly see where you fall short of regulatory minimums or industry guidelines, such as the Cloud Security Alliance. If you mouse over the question mark right here, Skyfence will show the exact regulation, including the relevant section number that pertains to that specific security issue. For instance, ISO 27002 Section 931 details the minimum requirements on remembering passwords. Like with the orphan and external accounts, you can create a task for your Cloud App admin to fix the password problem. So I think that'll wrap it up for today. If you're interested in getting more information on Skyfence or would like to check out our other videos, visit our website at skyfence.com or shoot us an email. Thanks again for your time and have a great day.